How's it going, everybody? Today we are going to be doing a tutorial on how to create a rack mount for your Darkglass Microtubes head. So this will also work for the 900 as well as the 500, pretty much any of the Darkglass heads that you can purchase. So here we have my Microtubes 500 V2, and I wanted to keep these rubber feet on the head itself just to create more support and cushion for while it's traveling on top of the rack. So we're going to be drilling some holes into this rack mount that I purchased from Amazon. I think this was about $30, pretty cheap, and it already has pre-scored holes. So I assumed it would be easier to drill through since it already has holes in it. Just kind of widen them out a little bit. You're going to need some drill bits and a drill, duh. Also, you're going to need some cap screws. These are from Home Depot, 0.7 by 16 millimeter. They're just like the Allen screws that are in the Darkglass already, but just a little bit longer, so they can fit in the bottom of the rack. Also from Home Depot, we have 1/8 by 1 inch washers, a Sharpie to score the holes, and you're also going to need a Allen key. Let's get into it. So first here, what we're going to be doing is lining up where exactly we want the head to be sitting on our rack mount. And as you can see here, that's what it looks like from the top. Try to line these up as you see fit, as long as your head is in the right position where you want it placed on the rack. Then we're going to take our Sharpie and we're going to score exactly where we are going to drill out the material to make room for the screws to fit in. That one's going to be a pain in the ass. And then we're going to get to drilling. Make sure that you're wearing your safety glasses, and hopefully you have a better idea of what you're doing than obviously what I'm doing here, which is a grown man trying his best. Alright, so we got some holes punched out now. You might also want to get a file or some sandpaper to smooth those out. Those can be a little sharp afterwards. And these little Allen screws that come with it do not fit in between these pre-scored holes already in the rack mount, so that's why we had to drill. And now we are going to be removing the old NV screws. Align your rubber feet over the holes where you'd like them to be. And then you're going to position the rack. Now make sure that you're very accurate or close. Then we're going to take our screws and our washers and start installing those. And the next step here is to realize that you suck at drilling things and you need to go back and widen these holes up a little bit. Nobody's perfect. And here we go, take two. Let's get our rubber feet lined up on here again. Line that up on the rack. Washers and screws, yes, and then we're going to install those. And make sure to tighten those down really good, but not too tight, or else the rubber feet will kind of be, not doing their job. And here's what it looks like lined up with my Line 6 G10 relay wireless. And yeah, it's beautiful. Let's get this thing installed into my rack. You're gonna have to make some space, so we are removing things so we can install the rack. And here it is in all of its glory. A rack mount for your Microtubes 500 V2. It's a beautiful thing. All right, rock on.